What a joyous beginning. Are you ready? Are you listening? A child is born. Do you know the wonder of those words? This did not begin at birth. First, there was a prophecy long ago when God let the people know that a child would be born to teach us about peace and love on earth.
The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. On those who lived in darkness and despair, God's new light is shining. For God has given us great joy, a harvest of good news. It is as if a great burden has been lifted from us. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
He will rule with justice and righteousness. His realm is one of peace. God has done this out of love for us and all people.
In the days of King Herod of Judea, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth, to a virgin engaged to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. Her name was Mary.
Gabriel said, "Greetings, favored one, the Lord is with you." Mary was perplexed by Gabriel's words and pondered what sort of greeting this might be.
Gabriel said, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. You will have a son and name him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord will give to him the throne of his ancestor David. He will reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there will be no end." Mary said, "Here I am, the servant of the Lord. Let it be with me according to your word." Then the angel left, and Mary praised God for being blessed.
In those days a decree went out from the Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went from their own towns to be registered.
Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house and family of David. He went to be registered with Mary, to whom he was engaged and who was expecting a child.
While they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child. She gave birth to her firstborn son and wrapped him in bands of cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
angels were there to welcome God's Son. They watched over him, each and every one. Then came the shepherds from the hill, on a quiet night so dark and still.
In that region there were shepherds in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Then an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. The angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people. To you is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is the Messiah. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger."
Suddenly there was with an angel a multitude of heavenly hosts praising God and saying, "Glory to the God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace and goodwill to all people."
When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has been told to us."
They went in haste and found Mary, Joseph, and the child. They told everybody about what they had seen and returned praising God for what had happened.
way from distant lands, with searching minds and gifts in hand, 3 wise ones came. They knew the world would never be the same. They were looking for a change. They found Jesus in a stall, the birth of love, God's gift to all.
In the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born, wise people came from the east to Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? We have seen his star at its rising and have come to worship him."
When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. He called his chief priest and scribe and inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born.
They told him that it had been written by the prophet, "And you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who is the shepherd to my people Israel."
Then Herod secretly called the wise people and learned from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word so that I may worship him."
The wise people set out. Ahead of them was the star until it stopped over the place where the child was. When the star stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the stable, they saw the child with Mary, his mother. They knelt down and worshipped him. They offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they left for their own lands by another way.
A child is born, a little baby boy. We must hold him in our hearts. We must let him teach us how to live in peace and love and joy.